Hi everybody, this is Lily, Dark Lily with Zen Kitty Studio, and I'm going to do part 2 of my collage book. You can see little Bella Mia there taking her nap. She insisted on being in the video. So this is my Dylusions Journal, mixed media journal, and this is the second video. We're going to do a walkthrough, flip through. That's the cover. If you're new here, welcome. I am an artist and a photographer and a writer. I have written 13 romances and published them, mostly historical romance. I have 2 contemporary romances, but the rest of them, out of the 13, are historical romance, and they tend to have a paranormal gothic twist. So if you like that kind, look up Lily Silver on Amazon. I have Dark Hero, Bright Scoundrel, Gallant Rogue, Noble Assassin, Strictly Gothic, that's my vampire romance, Some Enchanted Waltz, and Some Enchanted Dream, that's my fairy time travel romance. So look me up on Amazon or on Apple Books or Nook or Barnes & Noble. You'll be able to download and find them. So here we are. We're going to start with part 2. I got page marked. We're going to open it up. First, I wanted to share this with you. I was talking about this book, Things to Cut Out, Extraordinary Things to Cut Out in Collage. Maria Rivens, she is the author. Now I have 2 copies of this. It says new in one corner and the other one is my older one. I have 2 copies because there's so much stuff in this that, yeah. And whatever you're looking for, see, there's the ladies that I had before. And I think it's Diana Ross. I could be wrong. Anyway, they have all kinds of stuff in this book. You know, I have 2 copies, like I said. And they have small things to cut out, artsy things, skeleton. Let's see, we're not wanting to stay. And I got some artsy stuff. Got your superhero stuff. This is where I got some of my images in the book, just showing you. If you like to collage, a lot of this is small stuff to fussy cut. Lots of small stuff. A lot of it is vintage. Most of it is vintage. There's some signs. Okay, here we go. Fruit, plants, the butterflies, birds, animals. See, that's where I got the stag. And butterflies. There's the butterflies. And they have a few bigger ones that you can use. There's some bugs, if you like bugs. They have a few bigger pictures too in here that you can cut out and do stuff with. There we go. There's big waves. See, you can cut those out. Those are big. So they would be 11 inches long, 8 inches high. That's the book I'm talking about. Yep. And I have 2 copies because it's a wonderful book. It's about $20 on Amazon. So here we go. Part 2. Part 2 of my tour, my book tour. Now these are Vogue models again. And backgrounds. Interesting backgrounds and maybe some words. I was thinking of her coming out of the clamshell. You know, like the Venus. And this one's just quirky. And then this one has a message. Turn it so you can see it. Protect nature. And all of those images, all those little animals and flowers and everything, and the hand came out of that Maria Rivens book. It's just kind of a Earth Day message. And let me see, I've got the date 9/22. So that was in September of 22. Sorry about my thumb. Yeah. I was trying to videotape outside, but too many people are making noise outside, so drilling and whatnot. Here is another. Okay. I'm back. Had to adjust things. Oh, some more Vogue ladies and backgrounds. Now these ladies, what happened is I found the image here of this cave with the water. And I don't know why, but I just was thinking of fairies. So I made all these ladies. They are Vogue ladies into fairies. I just added the butterfly wings. Hidden gems, having a party in a cave somewhere in Ireland. And her, I just thought she was so beautiful with the green. Didn't really put any words on that one. Here's one that's just random. It's paint, and it's also stamps and ink. And these are just funny things, you know. Little trolls. Little dog on the skateboard with sunglasses. You know, it's just have fun with it, you know. Random. Not exactly a work of art per se, but it's just one of those days, you know. You just go on to the next one. This one I struggled with, and I had to glue stuff down over stuff a lot on this page, as you can see. But yeah, it's just the country life, bliss, good times. That's what I was thinking of. Living out in the country, having chickens, having a horse, nice house, berries, canning. About 30 years ago, I did live out in the country with my kids, and we had chickens, and I had a big garden, and I canned, and it was fun in the summer. Not so fun in the winter, but anyway, that's what I was thinking, country life. Here's another surreal one. I like this little girl. I got the idea from her. She was in that Maria Rivens book. It looks like it's from one of the 1960s horror movies or monster movies or something. I thought she was cute. And then they had this egg person in the same book. So I got the idea of just finding this little nest of people, aliens. Curious to realize the incredible new future, let it grow. And then this one, evolution, because here's one I really like. I did this a few years ago, and it's like, yeah, the Ugly Fashion Week at Vogue. Because really, if you look at some of the stuff they have in that magazine, you just like gag me. You know, who would wear that? I mean, some stuff is elegant and pretty, but some stuff is just ridiculous. And this one, I don't know, kind of got out of control with me. I love the lady with her jeweled mask over her face. She looked kind of like a goddess to me, so I put that. I think that's a place in Greece, Sanatore, I'm not sure. And then I put the cats, like she's the goddess for the cats, you know, like Bast or something. Didn't turn out as nice as I thought it would. It was, you know, I'm not real pleased with it. But I'm just going to leave it. I mean, I like her, the cats and everything. I don't care for the way it turned out. But yeah, what are you going to do? It is what it is. Just move on. This one I love. This lady, I just loved her smile, and she looked so happy and pleased. So there's a postcard and a plant. And then I found that picture with the wicker chair came from, I think it's an architectural magazine. It might have been a Phoenix architecture and design magazine. I live in Arizona, so we have a lot of those at our library. And I get those at the library. I go to the library every few months and buy magazines off of them for $1 a piece. And so I think that was a Phoenix magazine. But anyway, I love that. Had kind of a tropic feel, so I went with that. Oh, and here we are. I loved those lamps. I thought they were cool. And for a long time, I didn't know what to do with them. So what I did is I just glued the dog on. Well, then I had the dog and the orange background in the lamps, and I was like, okay, whatever. So then I found this really cool lady, so I did that. I probably could have done more with it, but at this point it was like, I just don't know. Here's another one. Now the two girls in this picture, they came from that book, Ads of the 60s. And I think they look pretty cool. So I could do more with that, but like I said, I've been working on this book for 3 years. I was ready to just call it a day. Now, I'm sure you know where these two came from. They came from Vogue, of course. Vogue magazine. And then the backgrounds. Just added all the background, and I really like it. And the watches. I like this lady here. She looks like she's a racer or something. Like she'd get on a motorcycle and do racing. Pretty cool. Live an Enchanted Life. Bohemian Rhapsody, Two for the Road. I loved these two models, and I had them for the longest time in my box of cutouts. And I don't know if you do this, if you are a person who does collage art, but you know, you get these things and they're so cool and they become so precious to you that you're afraid to use them. So I finally forced myself to just get them out of the box, put them in there, kind of a enchanted wonderland. I love that tunnel. It's pretty cool. But anyway, Two for the Road. They're just taking life as it comes. Nomads, free spirits. Love that. And here's a girl found in Vogue again in a tree swing. I just thought she was so pretty and she looks so cool. So then I put the corona there by her. And I loved this image here. It was an outside room in a forest. I thought it was so cool. And then I just added a couple of things to make it seem a little more up and coming. And here we are. Another Jennifer Lopez from Vogue. This is another one I struggled with. I got the background picture, which is really cool. It's like a canyon with sand flowing. I think I got that in one of the Arizona magazines I bought. And then I have the Chinese lanterns, and then this thing, I don't know what kind of, I can't remember what kind of flower it is, but it's cool. It's a very pretty flower. Architectural. It just looks like something should come out of there, hey? Like a fairy or a little bug. So I didn't know what to do with it, and finally I just put the pursuit of positivity and a butterfly and state of mind. Now, this one I really like, and it stumped me for a long time. I had, oops, finger there again. I had Jennifer Lopez there, dancing in the cave. But what do I put with her? So I put the butterflies and the rose. Meditation, empower, and change. That's about it. It works. Another Vogue. I love the girl there with the pink dress. And I put her on a background of just photos. Torn up photos, black and white. And then I found this flowing lady, and the words Poetry in Motion. And that is not an octopus. And we have the jellyfish, which just looks so stunning. So I put Poetry in Motion. Just the girls with the flowing dresses and the jellyfish with the flowing tentacles, and right in here where it's all roughly very basic. And here's some green stuff. Just this would be kind of like relaxed cut glue that Nicole does. She just does colors and random things. That's what that was about. And there's that girl again. Same girl that was in another picture. She looks so happy. She's looking up. I didn't know what to put her looking up at. I put the frog on top of her, and I love that. Well, then I put the fairy on top of the frog. And I don't know if I like the fairy part, but I love the frog and her looking up at the frog. It was just a happy, happy picture. And we're getting towards the end. Every young girl, every young woman deserves the opportunity to write her future. And you don't see everything, sugar and spice and everything nice. And here, I want to end it with this one. These were some images from Vogue, and just some textures and maps and papers, collage papers. And then this I thought fit with her, this wing. I like that. I was just going for an exotic Middle Eastern type of feel. No theme, no words. Sometimes it just doesn't need it. Sometimes it just, the way it is enough. And sometimes it's hard to find the right words that go with a picture. So anyway, this is Lily saying peace out, and I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I hope you're playing with collage art, and I hope you can make some wonderful stuff to share with the world. So have a great day.